Hi again. So it's Kate McGregor-Stewart, and I'm here with my student Katie Faris.
Hello.
We were discussing headshots, and she had seen my YouTube installments, and she wanted to come today to discuss the pros and cons of her own initial headshot shoot. And I said, let's put it out there so everybody else can learn. So here we go.
Awesome.
So what were the main issues for you?
I just felt that I didn't bring enough to the table to the shoot. I didn't feel grounded. I just didn't have focus, and I think it really showed, especially on the more serious shots where you really need to be thinking something and not just how's my face and hair looking. I was going for, cop, detective,
Victim.
corporate victim, yeah, stuff like that. And so it was really hard for me to find a place where it was truthful and it actually looked good on.
But were you thinking about how it looked when you were having the pictures? Were you a little concerned about how that was looking?
I was a little concerned because you gotta hold your head and you have to do this. I'm like, oh, am I messing up my hair? But yeah, it was hard to think of.
I don't think you should think of that at all.
Okay.
I think you need to pick a photographer that you either gamble on or has been proven or that you trust.
Yeah.
And just take the risk, just jump off. Because if you're worrying about how the picture's going to turn out, then you're really not having the experience that the camera's going to catch.
Okay.
So, assuming you like your photographer, then you really need to give up and just go, okay, I'm just going to let them do the visual and let me try to pretend I'm not having a visual.
Yeah.
Sort of like when you have a close-up in film, or,
yeah.
You try to pretend it's not a close-up, it's the person is still there and we're just in the scene.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what it was. I was like, oh, there's a big camera and
it's clicking.
flashing, and I was very thrown off, and yeah.
Well, what were you trying to get from the session? What was your goal for the session? To come out with a dramatic shot?
To come out with a dramatic shot.
And a commercial shot.
And a commercial shot, yeah.
Okay. Let's take a look at what you got and why it works or doesn't work.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
So we know that the bottom line is they have to look like you.
Yes.
And you absolutely have to be able to easily duplicate the look that you're choosing.
Yes.
So the worst is to choose, I've seen people choose headshots where their hair was some fancy way and then they just couldn't make it happen on their own, or the makeup was a little more than they would normally wear. So you want to make sure that it's a look that feels like you and you can recreate.
Okay.
This shot, were you tired that day?
I don't know what it was. If I was I thought I was well rested.
You didn't have a feeling of being exhausted, or you had gotten a good night's sleep.
Yeah. Because
that is very important. Sometimes people don't realize how important it is to try to sleep a few days prior. The biggest problem with it, it looks kind of sad and it looks a little tired, but it's droopy. And I understand that there's a confusion between serious that makes people drop everything way down, but because you're not conveying something specific enough, it just looks like you're exhausted.
Yeah.
Like you've landed in the chair and you've had bad news. So rather than thinking, okay, I have to have a very serious shot and I have to let everything drop, create a circumstance for yourself in which you would feel serious, or even just listening. Just what are you hearing? Think of the job you'd like to have, and think if they're coming to, if the police have come to cross-examine you or to get information, or what did you see, or they're saying, I'm very sorry, your boyfriend is missing, or, run yourself through some situations so that you are reacting to something, not just reacting to the camera. Okay, so this one is nice, light, and bright, but it's very busy. I would not have chosen that top because the top is colorful and is kind of pulling my eye, and I understand you can crop it so there's less of it showing, but you have a great bust and you got big red flowers on a blue background covering the bust. You totally want to be drawn to your face. That's what they want to see. And for those little tiny electronic shots, there's such a small frame that we have to go right into you or we just don't see you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's see the third one. Ah, I think that's pretty adorable. It's not quite a happy shot.
Yeah.
It looks, it's endearing. She's very endearing, and that's kind of a cute smile. It looks a little timid, and
Okay.
you're not a timid girl
Not
at all.
at all.
So although that is a cute picture, it's not representative, I don't think, of the energy
Yeah, it doesn't.
you bring
it doesn't
to the
feel
plate.
like to me.
And it looks a little awkward.
Okay.
What happened with the smiley shots? I don't see many of them.
I normally do a lot of smiley shots, and they kept telling me, you know, close your mouth and give us more serious ones, and okay, do another one with your mouth closed and give us a half smile. And they said, you know, oh, we got the commercial shots, but I just never spoke up.
They said, oh, we got the commercial
yeah,
shots?
they said, oh, we've got, I think we've got it. I was aware of having done more serious shots than I did commercial shots, so I should have spoken up. And
So it's another one of those take control of your own session things.
yes. Okay.
Verifying process for you so that you feel confident for your reshoot.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for sharing with everybody, and thank you for watching.
Good luck.